So for the Reimagining Shakespeare project, I decided to put a twist on the classic story of Romeo and Juliet. I chose Romeo and Juliet because I read it last year in English class and I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people have like their different opinions on it and most people don't enjoy it, but I thought it was really good. So for my vision board, if you don't have it like pulled up or anything, I printed it out. So this would be my Juliet, sort of like the vibe I'm going for. Definitely like Beverly Hills, sort of rich, sort of privileged. Definitely has a lot of nice clothes and like a really nice style. This would be Romeo. Comes from a less wealthy sort of part of town, more of like the grunge style and like sort of aesthetic, more of like an edgy personality, like doesn't really care a lot about anything unless like it's something that he's really passionate about. So for my directorial concept worksheet, the play title Romeo and Juliet, and then my thematic interpretation is a spin on the classic story of Romeo and Juliet, loosely inspired with certain correlating themes, and this play would be set in California in 1995. So a metaphor or simile that conveys my interpretation of the play. Mine is a simile. This play is like a maze, unpredictable, and every turn comes with a new challenge. So my set design, the extreme version would be many different locations to keep it interesting and new. Lots of private locations, like nice houses, country clubs, things like that, sort of. The subtle version, many outdoor or public locations, like mostly outdoor and public, because those could also work for what I'm sort of going for. These would include the beach, outside neighborhoods, random streets that sort of fit like the scene where we would be shooting, and just things like that. So costumes, the extreme version, several costume changes throughout the play, and they will both have very distinct and unique styles. Just one very bold outfit for when the both of them meet, and for both of the characters when they meet. So the subtle version would be just one signature outfit that the characters stick to for the entirety of the play. Lights, the extreme version, bright, more white lighting for her, and yellowish tinted lighting for him, just to sort of distinguish their different aesthetics. And the dark setting, like for nighttime, with lighting bright enough to see what's going on and to like get the point across. The subtle version would be natural lighting because it could work also for both of them, and still like yellow sort of lighting for him, just to, you know, distinguish between the two of them and not to make them look like the same because they come from very different places, and I want to sort of portray that through the lighting. Sound and music, the extreme version, her music is more lighthearted and carefree, upbeat with happy lyrics, definitely. And his is more slow, like sort of depressing almost, but like not really, and shows his mood and like struggles through the music. And sort of the same thing for the subtle version because, you know, I don't know. Okay. Actor movement and interaction, the extreme version. This scene I'm reimagining is set at a party where they initially meet through mutual friends. They sort of have awkward body language when they first meet, and when they get to talking, you can see how their body language shifts as they become more comfortable with each other. And the subtle version, same type of body language, but it could be in like a different location, and more subtle to adhere like to a lower budget, like a more subtle version. And my director's concept statement, Romeo and Juliet is a tragic story about true love amidst an age-old feud between their rivaling families. I am reimagining this play to be about a privileged 17-year-old girl and a less wealthy 18-year-old boy. They meet at a party through mutual friends and fall in love. Their differences cause conflicts in their relationship, but when their parents find out, everything starts to go downhill. So that was my project. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah.